guys, and welcome to the channel. So today's video, I had went out on Sunday. It's a beautiful day here, and it was about 72 degrees, I believe, and I was testing my microphone and my helmet. Actually appeared to work okay, but once I went back through the near or slightly over 1 hour worth of content, I really just wasn't happy with it, and I think I tried to fill time. I don't know. It was really hard to break that up. So I thought I would just record a voiceover on it. So this is the northwest tip of Lake Norman. We're riding around here. So I wanted to give a shout out to the Australian creators that have been following and subscribing to my channel and offering great feedback. Man, those guys are the best. Thanks a lot, mates. And also wanted to shout out to Kraken's Garage and Adventures. Eric, those guys came via you, and I really appreciate it. So I want to tell a little story about when I was in the Air Force. I was assigned the duty of basically babysitting the maintenance crew from the Australian Air Force. They had a C-130. It was at the Airlift Rodeo, and that's an airlift competition with our allies from around the world. And so I would be with those guys when they launched in the morning and when they returned in the late afternoon. You know, they brought a big cargo container that they lined with plastic. They had their own fire hose, and they hooked it up to a fire hydrant, which were on the flight line, and filled it up and would float around and drink beer after work every day. Until they got ready for dinner. We'd go out to dinner, or take them wherever they wanted to go, and then we would often go to the Royal Air Force. The Brits had they would rent a hotel room up and have all the furnishings removed, and then they brought a complete British pub in there. You know, the solid wood bar with the backdrop and the mirrors and all the things that you would see in a bar. You would walk into this hotel room and think it was a bar. I mean, they had music, they had neon signs, they had all of it. It was amazing. It was definitely an experience that I will never forget. Yeah, in fact, those guys gave me, we exchanged patches. I've got a lot of their patches, even some of them in a frame right here beside my computer right now. I missed my turn here. I meant to turn around at that boat landing back there. It's the beauty of Spyder having reverse. It's a little easier maybe to whip it around. But yeah, I wanted to tell that little story. I was with those guys for a week. Yeah, so we're going to swing by the full boat landing here. I was going to turn around at originally. And then we'll leave there, and at the end of this road, there's a little pub right on the lake. And we're going to stop in there and say hey to a few guys and have a cold beverage, and then probably head back home. So another topic I want to bring up while I'm driving through the boat landing here is something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and it's creators supporting their subscribers. You know, I started this YouTube journey about 1.5 years ago with no intention of having my own channel. I just started subscribing to channels. Coach Bob was the very first one. Coach Bob 3, fantastic channel, and one heck of a nice guy too, I tell you. He spent some time talking to me and giving me some pointers, and very much appreciate him. But you know, there was channels that had very low count that I supported. I commented even when I didn't have something to say. I just thought it helped them if I commented, and I tried to pump them up, and I celebrated when they got more subscribers, and you know, and it's not just one. It's a small handful of them. One in particular bothers me some in the fact that, you know, he likes to say, "Oh, I can't believe people are actually watching me," and he tries to say all the nice things, you know, but behind the scenes, I don't, you know, like my grandmother used to say, I think he got too big for his britches, right? Yeah, I mean, just drop you like a bag of trash or something. And And this particular guy was like, yeah, you should start your channel. I'll support you. And he doesn't follow me on Instagram. He has, I let him know I started my channel. He's never watched it once. He's never subscribed. People are people, but we really, all of us, especially our small sub-count creators, should be supporting each other. And I think mostly that does happen, because if someone subscribes to me, I'll definitely subscribe to them. I will say, as a whole, the motovlogging community that I've been associated with are some of the best people you'd ever meet in your life. I can't think of any better people or any other organization that I've enjoyed so much, and who are always there to give advice or lend a helping hand. I mean, it's just some fantastic people. I started this channel thinking that I would do some Jeep things, which I do plan to do in the next few weeks, and even more house restoration things. We're fortunate to have 70-degree weather right now in the end of December, but that's not going to last, and we'll probably be doing more Jeep stuff, and then maybe move back into the motorcycling. There's a few things that I want to do to the Spyder, and I've still got some other plans on the motorcycle side of things too. So we'll see where the channel takes me, but I appreciate all the community and all the subscribers that's been with me the whole time. So we're going to go over to this pub over here. It's called Waterside Crossing or something like that. It's had several different names over the years. I know when I got here, you can see there's not a whole lot of motorcyclists. There's more than it looks like down that hill, because there's parking down there too. And then when I leave here, you'll notice that there's quite a few more. Yeah, this place is quite a bit nicer than it looks from the outside. The new owners have really fixed it up inside, and it has a huge the whole backside of the building is patio area, covered patio area, and they'll have bands back there. And then it's all dockage, so then it walks down to a dock down on the lake too. So a lot of people will come by boat. It gets very crowded in there. It's actually very crowded in there right now. Now, Spyder viewers might have noticed I had an alert on the dash that said rear compartment open. It doesn't like it very much if you don't have everything latched right. So that should just about do it for today's video. I really appreciate everyone watching. I really do. Remember, guys, support the people that support you, and be kind to somebody you don't know. Peace.